So I've been pretty annoying, huh? You're right. I don't know your life. And you're a part of this amazing and bold generation. And things are a lot different for you than when I was your age.
What were things like for you?
I mean, everything just wasn't as out in the open as it is now. None of my friends were queer, or at least weren't talking about it either. And I didn't see queer or transness reflected anywhere around me. So this weekend, guess I just tried to be the adult I wish I had.
I'm not mad at you or anything. It's not really about you. It's just that this house is pretty special to me. Here things have always been easy. Even with puberty and all the weird body stuff last year, I could come jump in the pool and just float. In the water, I don't have to be a boy or a girl or dress a certain way or worry about what people see when they look at me. I just am.
Hi, Isis. It's Anthony Allen Ramos from GLAAD. How are you?
Hi, Anthony. I'm
We're,
great. How are you?
we're so happy for you with this project with love, but how excited are you to be? I mean, first off, the cast is amazing. It involves all of the holidays. It's on Amazon, which that in itself has such potential with the reach that that Amazon has. How excited are you to be a part of this?
I'm really excited. I've been working towards a series regular for so many years, and I would have never thought that my first series regular would be in a role of a character who's so similar to me. I just never seen characters like this. I've always wanted to, but I didn't think it would happen this soon. So for it to be my first and for it to feel so close to my heart is such a big honor. And Gloria did a great job at bringing this group together that are just so kind and thoughtful and talented. So for me to be there and to learn so much from each one of them and to have this storyline of a trans person who's an oncologist, who has the family support, who has the friend support, and who is now deciding if they want a relationship or not, is wonderful because we are more than just a sexual object. And it's just nice to see post coming out story, a trans person have it all. A trans person have all of these things without trauma attached is necessary. And I think for learning purposes, it's necessary, but also for trans people to see that we can have all of these basic things too. I just think it's brilliantly written, and also credit to Gloria for creating a very diverse writers room to really ground these characters. Is necessary, and I'm just so thankful to be the one doing it.
You know, let's talk more about that because Soul, this character, they really have it all. They're a doctor, they have a hot love interest, spoiler alert. But you know, why is it so important that we show representations of trans people thriving and really having it all, like you just said?
It's really important because, right, say middle America or say other parts of the country, even other countries, because this show is going to be in so many countries. So many people don't have access to trans people. So this might be the first time you see someone who's trans on TV. And we know, especially in media, this can teach people so much about how to interact with someone and about the basic needs or wants of people of all different backgrounds or sexual orientations or gender identities. So might be the first time someone sees someone who's trans on TV. So to see this character be worthy of love, have a career as an oncologist, as a doctor, to have a supporting friend group, to have a loving, crazy loving family, it's like, oh, okay, I get it. You know, versus seeing a small character of someone who no character development, they're just like a sexual object being thrown away. Like if that's your first time seeing somebody, you might think that we're all like, that's all we're worthy of. So to see Sol Perez in this role might save a life. It will save a life. And it will help educate people, hopefully around the world, to see that everyone deserves love and everyone deserves a happy ending, but also everyone deserves to live a regular life. We are all human beings. And no matter who I identify as, or no matter what my background is, I deserve the same thing you deserve. And also, I think it helps people to realize there was just everyday people just like you.
And with Soul, you know, we're finally getting non-binary representation in media. Soul uses they, them pronouns. How will we see that included and talked about, you know, within the series?
Oh, that's hard to say because I feel like if I say that, I'm gonna give a spoiler in
No
episode 4.
spoilers, yeah.
I would say that Soul meets someone who is also on the spectrum, and they kind of butt heads at first, and you'll see kind of how that relationship unfolds. But I think it's just really important because being trans is a umbrella term, and there are so many different identities within that umbrella. So I think it's really important because a lot of people do get caught on pronouns, and you can see in this show the way the family talks about it is so easy breezy, and it doesn't have to be a big thing, right? This is how I identify, and just accept it. Oh, you don't look like, okay, that doesn't matter. This is how I identify, accept it, respect it, and everyone respects it in the show, and it's so beautifully woven in where it's not a big deal because it's not. This is who I am, this is who I identify as, and what are we having for dinner? Like, next topic, we're not gonna be caught on this, that's me. And I love that we're past the part of a coming out story, you know, and it's just a regular love story and a regular story of a person who just want to be happy. So you kind of just learn the little nuances along the way and get it. And even if you don't realize you're getting it, it's so amazing and so important to not focus on things that are really not that big of a deal, to me anyway. It's like, it is a part of who I am, but I'm way more than that, you know. Like, what happens after? What happens after, you know, okay, you found out I'm trans, you found out this is my pronouns, and then what? You know, I feel like so much in film and television, it's like, nope, we're not moving past that. We're gonna focus on this. What trauma is involved, with this, with that. Is like, nope, this is who I am. Okay, now this is the next chapter. And with love takes place for all of us in that next chapter, and how soul is interwoven into each one of the storylines is so effortless and so beautiful. And I just love how each one of the characters interact with soul, because it shouldn't be that big of a shock. This is reality. This is my reality. This is reality of so many people. And I just think it's beautiful, and hopefully it helped people with acceptance along the way.
Yeah, and Soul they're a lot of fun too. I mean, it is obviously serious, but the whole vibe of the show, I really like. I mean, to be a part of this kind of genre, which, I mean, also how great it's all centered around various holidays. How fun is that? But how fun was it for you to, you know, just like you said, be a series regular, be, you know, this leading character that's fun and diverse and multi-talented and all of the right things?
It's something I've always wanted, because I feel like I'm such a kind of, I mean, on a red carpet, I can get fierce, I can get model, okay. But I'm such a quirky, awkward, kind of like weird person in real life outside of that. And I never get to see that for the trans character. We always have to be like the super fierce, like, I get what I want, I do what I want. And it's like, yes, but there are also so many of us who are awkward, and maybe they don't feel that sexy, or maybe they do feel awkward, or maybe they don't know how to talk to a man. And that was just so fun for me to play, because I relate to that. And I think so many people, whether you're trans or not, so many people will be awkward, or are awkward, or don't know how to talk to someone else in terms of like a potential love interest. So I'm just so happy to play a character who is a little awkward or bubbly, or like, boom, boom. I did this little thing in one of the scenes with my friends, and they kept it. And it's like, it's something simple, but it's so fun. Like, I don't have to play a sad character, which is necessary as an actor. But also, I'm glad that we're getting to a point where we can also play fun characters, or awkward characters, or quirky characters who are kind of clumsy, because I'm kind of clumsy.
I know I always see you as the fierce one, but that's great. I love that you're getting to have that experience with this character too. Did you, because we love Gloria and the stories that she tells, did you find that with this, you were able to collaborate or kind of give any notes on this character as well?
Yes. And I think, before for me, I come into a movie or come into, a guest star or recurring role, and you feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I never want to feel like a diva, so I'll just do my part. But in this, I was encouraged to speak up. It's like, we want your feedback. There were so many moments, like in episode 1, I'm having a conversation in the bathroom with my cousin Lily. And I say, well, go get that man with no mortgage. And I remember I just said it being funny. And Gloria and Andy, her writing partner, it was like, that was funny. We're writing that. Andy went like, we're writing that. And I'm like, you're gonna write that in. I was just being silly. I was like, we love it. And that was the first time I was like, oh my gosh, like they want to hear what I have to say or my feedback. And it was something small that made them laugh and they kept it. So for me, and being somebody who's done this for so many years and feel like I've been like, climbing like this tough mountain of like being humble and just trying to do this thing. It's been really rewarding to know that like they care about my feedback, even in hair, makeup, and wardrobe. And it's like always coming in. Yes, you might give a little opinion, but they're like, so what's your idea for this? And I'm like, you want my idea? It's just really humbling. And I'm just so excited that they always want to hear what I think about it. It's just little touches like that just really makes us feel like a family. And that just goes back to Gloria creating this environment where we all feel comfortable and seen. And she make us feel like we belong.
Oh, that's so wonderful to hear. What do you want people that watch this series, with love, everyone? Just a reminder, 5 parts coming to Amazon Prime Video. What do you want people that watch this wild, dysfunctional, entertaining family and all of the things that happen? What do you want people to take away from this series?
I just want people to know that no matter what the background is of the character, no matter what their story is, there is something in there for everyone. In each character, I guarantee you would find something that's familiar. Each one of these characters were so warm and so they just want love and they want happiness. And I feel like coming out of the pandemic, this is something we need. It's written in a really beautiful and grounded way to where it feels real, but it's something necessary. I want everyone to know that they deserve love. And I think that this story really shows each person kind of finding that or rekindling that or yearning for that. And I just think it's beautiful. And I think it can be inspiring for anybody, especially someone like me who, just like Soul, says, I'll put it to the back burner. Let me focus on this. I don't know, like I've been scorned, or I've had these issues in the past. I'm just gonna focus on my career. And you have a character like Rome's character who tells Soul, without giving too much away, you're an amazing person and you deserve love. And I think that no matter where you come from or what you go through or what you've been through, everyone deserves to hear someone say you deserve love.
That's right. You put this, you wanted the series regular for so long. You got that. Let's put it into the universe. What do you want next? What's the next accomplishment for Isis King?
Well, I've always wanted to be a superhero and I've always wanted to be an action hero. I would love to incorporate those both. I want to be the one. My manager is here. I want to cry to her at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like, they're stretching me out to get me ready for this role. I'm in like rehearsals and like I can't even study my lines today because I'm in this fitness thing and stretching me and I'm getting ready for this action scene and it's so much, but I'm so happy. Like I've always manifested, even my manager, I've always manifested like to this point what I wanted and what I want to see. So I know that's coming next. And although I know it will hurt to get in shape for these things, I'm ready and I really want it. And I like this show when I see a trans person fall in love during a holiday. I want to see someone like me kick ass. And I want to see someone like me have fireballs or fly in the air or disappear and come back with a force field. I'm a super comic geek.
Isis, Thank you. You are a superhero. Congratulations. Reminder, everyone, With Love will be available on Amazon Prime Video. 5 episodes. It's holidays. It's great. December 17th. And you'll get to meet Soul, played by Isis. Isis, so good to see you.
Always good to see you.